Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order. It is 11 a.m. on June 28th, 2022, and this is an emergency meeting. We do have a quorum in the room, and number one item is to consider for discussion action implementing burn ban effective immediately in conjunction with Tyler County Emergency Management Advisory. We all know, I think there was some confusion the other day when we had our meeting. Tyler, I went to the Commissioner's Court yesterday to find out what they were doing as far as the burn ban was concerned. What they opted to do, I was impressed with the presentation that the Emergency Management Coordinator did, explaining how they determined that it was time to do a burn ban. It's the extreme heat that we've been having. And so it just heightened the dryness that we're already experiencing was exacerbated by the high temperatures, and so the danger level was almost to the top. And I don't know how they calculate that. He explained how it was all calculated in the information they got down from higher ups. Now, what they did, they went ahead and ratified the burn ban, and then the county judge has the authority to lift the burn ban if it's determined that, if we get all the rain that we're expected to get, which every day we're supposed to get rain, and then all of a sudden we don't get it. But if we do get the necessary rain to make it safe, then the judge does have the authority to go ahead and lift the burn ban. I think what we need to do, and I'm just talking, it's me, I don't have a vote, but our fire department can safely do the fireworks. We're fortunate because they're on a concrete dam. We got the fire trucks. We've got the firemen in gear and everything. So they can do, and it's over the lake, so they can do safe fireworks. Now our question is, do we want to implement the burn ban? Do we want to allow fireworks just simply for the fire department? I've already told our fire chief that they could go ahead and buy the fireworks because they didn't want to spend the money if they weren't going to be able to do them. I felt that our fire, especially, we hadn't even implemented the burn ban, so I told them to move forward with the purchase of the fireworks. But we can implement a burn ban excluding the fire department, allowing them to do their fireworks. And so we can do it any way we want to. We have that authority as a council to determine what kind of burn ban, if we want one, in our city limits. Because Tyler County, the county burn ban is only for the unincorporated areas. So what do I hear here? Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion that we implement a burn ban for the city of Ivanhoe, prohibiting personal fireworks, excluding the fire department, and that this ban be lifted when the county judge lifts the burn ban for Tyler County.
Is there a second to that?
I second.
Okay, now we can discussion.
Well, I live on the lake, as most of us do, some of us do, and there's people across the lake that have as many fireworks or down on the lake as the fire department does, and they're on the lake. So are we going to prohibit them also?
They're not on a concrete dam?
No.
And they don't have a fire truck in their yard?
They're going to be popping those firecrackers, I can guarantee you.
All we can do is if we determine, if we determine that we want to implement this burn ban, we will publicize it greatly out there. And explain to people that the only ones that are going to be allowed are, the fire department fireworks because of the safety issue. Now, if people, after being informed, violate that, then there's consequences.
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm for what we're talking about. I'm just saying that, there are people out there. So on our sign, we need to make sure that fire department only fireworks, nobody else.
Yep.
But I agree with what Will's
And then as dry as we are, and these pine trees, the needles that they are, and they shoot them off and they hit the top of them pine trees, we've got a real situation.
Yeah, and the thing is, if we don't, if we go by what's popular, and not what is sensible,
Oh, I
then,
understand.
you know,
Exactly.
I'm not
we're
advocating anybody
responsible.
else being able
We
to
got a
use
level of
them.
responsibility, you know.
Well, you know,
Even-
my 2011 was really bad, but I didn't lose my figs. My figs dropping off the fig tree this year. Of course, I started watering them, make them help them, but that didn't happen in 2011. So it's worse now, drought-wise, as far as it seems, than it was in 2011. So and
Well,
we
like
know
I
how
say,
much
when,
burned
when,
up then.
what-
We have a question.
okay.
The question is, will there be a fine for violators?
Yes.
Well, according to the law, there is a fine for that. Now, I think maybe what we could do is go, I personally would take flyers up and down around the lake and pass them out and let people know that there is that burn ban in effect. And, you know,
I think it needs to go on the electronic sign.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
get it out as Facebook. Not everybody reads that. We can put it on Facebook. We can put down the electronic sign, and we can, you know, put out flyers. That way, we've covered every base. Is there any further question on?
So far, no.
Yeah, but according to law, yes, there are consequences and there are fines that can be.
How quickly would it be determined to lift the burn ban if we do get sufficient rain?
Well, in the motion, Will is saying that if the county lifts their burn ban, then we lift ours. Right?
Right.
Just to be clear.
At that point, we'll be sending out notices.
Yes, and we'll let people know if it's lifted anytime before the 2nd of July.
That way, we don't have to have another meeting to
Right.
lift the burn ban. It just goes into effect.
Yeah. The other thing, my concern is the other day it rained like crazy in Woodville. It didn't rain here. Then it rained in Warren. And it didn't rain here. You know, it's like just because it rains in Woodville doesn't mean it's going to rain here.
Well, maybe Will could amend the motion to allow you to lift the burn ban based on, because if it does rain and they lift it in the northern part of Tyler County and we're over here still in drought.
That's a good point. I mean, I'll make that. I'll make that.
Would you like
amendment.
to amend your motion?
I make a motion that the city of Ivanhoe implement a burn ban prohibiting personal fireworks, excluding the fire department, and that the mayor or the county judge may lift this ban when they deem necessary.
Well, the county judge can't lift a burn ban in the city of Ivanhoe, so it just has to be me.
Okay.
Okay.
I second.
You were the one that seconded
Yeah.
before? Okay. So the motion has been amended to give me the authority to lift the burn ban if we have the necessary precipitation in the meantime. Of course, we'd all like to not have to worry about it and everybody do their, celebrating, but we have to be, I think, conscientious
Yeah, we
too.
don't want to burn down all our trees,
Well, yeah,
not to
exactly.
mention houses.
Right. Okay, is there any further discussion? There being none, I would like to take it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? It passes unanimously. Next is motion to adjourn.
Make
Make
a
that
motion to
motion.
adjourn. I'll second that.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Yes.
We are adjourned at 11:08 a.m. Thank you.